Beautiful night. Have you ever seen the stars shining so bright? Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I am coming at you today with an Earth 2 Omi update video. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. So, sorry about last night's stream. I went for about a half hour and it was storming outside and then the power went out. So that was pretty interesting if you want to go watch that. I was like, oh, ghosts. But today I did want to go over a couple of things as far as it goes, as far as it applies to social media. I did live stream about this on Sunday morning, but it was either like 3 in the morning or like 5 in the morning. It was a long story. It's a long time. Um, I streamed like in the middle of the night. It was really weird. But the things I want to talk about is the potential that Earth 2 and Veve have as far as social media and becoming social media platforms of their own. Earth 2, I think, has a little bit more of an advantage with this because Earth 2 has a bunch of people already, and Shane has already said they want it to not only be a bank, him and the other developers do want it to be a type of social media platform. And he even has another company, I think it was called XYZ, where he tried to have it like a social media place where you go and take pictures. It never really took off, but it was a place where you go in this anywhere in the world, you take a picture and then you upload it into that little like metaverse, and then other people that go to that location that also have the app, they can also see the other pictures that other people have taken in that same location. No reason why you shouldn't be able to do this in Earth 2. But it should be like whenever you go, you're going to be able to see, oh, this person's building's here, this is there. But same thing in augmented reality as well. You could do that in virtual reality. I think augmented reality will probably come first, but that won't be as big. Uh, where you're going, actually, no, the virtual reality, yeah. When you're on the app or on your computer, it should be able to go and uh, see that in virtual reality first, but it'll just be on the normal game. Virtual reality isn't that ubiquitous yet where everyone has like a Oculus Rift or a Vue Quest, something like that. But as people travel in the real world in Earth 1, you should be able to go see what others have built in augmented reality. And then as time goes on and virtual reality becomes less and less expensive, we should be able to go on and see that in virtual reality as well. So you have the app or on the computer where you're going to be able to see everything. You have augmented reality, and then you have virtual reality as well. As far as Veve goes, they do have the Veveverse, which they have said is going to start the end of this year. So I'm very, very excited about that too. But that being able to start the end of this year is, I think it's going to be like phase 2 for Earth 2. You're going to have it start and then it's just never going to end. It's just going to keep on constantly updating. Everything's going to be uploaded for the next couple of years until it becomes like a Super Smash Brothers type of place. But you already have a big showroom that you can show off your collectibles. You have a big showroom where you can show off all your art and all that. So outside of that, that's just a couple of things I want to go over. Also, as far as conflict goes, I'll get to questions in a minute. As far as conflict goes, where people want to, let's say, Palestine and Jerusalem, the people that are there, not necessarily the government, but the people that are there that might not necessarily have their own government's views, might be able to go someplace like Facebook or Twitter or on Earth 2, and they just have something fun. Let's say there's a game that somebody comes out with in France or in South America, and a lot of people that have the Earth 2 game can go out and play that mini game, and they have people from all over the world play it. Say, hey, oh, you like this? I like this. Oh, you like Motley Crue, or you like Ozzy Osbourne, or Miley Cyrus. Just they bond over music or bond over sports teams. Oh yeah, I like football or soccer. Football Americano as well, American football, and they bond over that, and then maybe they can say like, oh, well, you know what? Even though our governments are at war with each other, it doesn't mean that we have to be. We can just be cool. I think that's someplace that could really help the world. Veveverse, you're already going to have that because people are already going to be interested in the same collectibles. Um, Also, Veveverse, like as far as going to collectibles, you usually have to have a little bit of money. So a lot of third world countries are probably going to be out of that, but for the Earth 2 app and the Earth 2 game, that's free to play. Like you don't have to buy something in order to play that. Whereas Veve, okay, in order to do stuff, you probably have to have one of the one of the collectibles, even if it's a common one, even if it's like $40. It's just probably not going to happen for a lot of third world members of third world countries that don't even have internet. But for Earth 2, I can see that happening a lot quicker because you don't have to buy anything. And even if you do have to buy something, it costs you like 50 cents for a tile. And a lot of those tiles are given away. I give away tiles. Guidebook Gaming gives away tiles. A lot of people do. So anyway, I'm going to get onto the questions. Like if you like that explanation or my hopes and dreams for Earth 2 and Veve, let's get going. All right, we got King Julian. What's going on, buddy? Ramesh says, what is Skycoin? I haven't heard of it, so I have no idea. Keith Smith says it's a poop coin. Most likely, yeah. Again, I haven't looked at it myself, but a lot of these different coins that people ask me, I was like, yeah, these are garbage. Angela says, I can't believe what happened to Realty. Nothing happened to him. Someone goes and says, what happened to him? What is Sky Miner? I'm not 100% sure what Sky Miner is as well. Again, there's a lot of these coins that pop up, most of them garbage, but every once in a while something pops up that is attached to a really good project. So I will have to go and take a look, see what Sky Miner is. Hey, Gen X, what's going on? Dylan says, anyone use an HNT miner? I'm not sure what an HNT miner is as well. So Dylan, I will try to go over a couple of these in other future videos. I'll let you know. One Ship says Immutable X was huge for Veve. E2 would benefit huge from a partnership with Immutable. I'm not 100% sure. Oh man, so call me. I'm not 100% sure what chain Earth 2 is going on. It is not going to be Go Chain like I had hypothesized. Maybe it'll be Chainlink. Maybe it'll be something of their own doing. Maybe it'll be Ethereum 2.0. I don't know. That'd be cool if it was Ethereum 2.0, moving on to Immutable, but I'm not sure what it would be. Would they benefit from a partnership like that? Yeah, probably. But again, there's ways to be vertically integrated, and there's ways where, okay, well, you should partner with someone else. Vertically integrated, they haven't been as much as I would want to so far. Meaning they had to hire a lot of outside help. They grew so quickly, so they had to hire a lot of developers and coders, and you had 5CA to help them with customer support. So you have that, which again is fine. They needed to. But one of the ways that Veve is not vertically integrated, which I'm happy about, is going on another chain. Like they were on Go Chain, now they're going to be on the Ethereum blockchain. So that's something that's fine because you have people that are already working on something massive that does what Ethereum's going to do, like 90,000 transactions per second or something like that on the blockchain. Whereas Earth 2, if they tried to make their own, it's probably not going to happen like that. But they should be partnering with someone else. I don't know who it will be. I'm going to hope GoChain. I'm sorry. Not GoChain. I'm going to hope Chainlink. If not, Ethereum 2.0, if they have to wait for that, it's going to be another couple months before Phase 2 comes out. So I will keep you guys posted on that. Brendan Z, what up, gang? How's it going, Brendan Z? King Julian says Dogecoin and Earth 2 and Veve. Dogecoin, like I said, I've never invested in. I cannot, in good conscience, tell other people to invest in just because it's not something that I would. It's not attached to anything. Can't make NFTs. You can't stake with it. If Elon Musk comes out and says, "Hey, we fixed this and this and this with Dogecoin, and now you're able to do all these things with it," sure, maybe I will. But for the most part, I just would never right now. And I can't advise other people to do that. But again, there's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but just saying what I would do. I would not advise myself to go and buy that. How I Made says, I have 2 HNT rack miners coming in November. What are they? Well, I have to go look at them, see exactly what they are. Keith Smith says, Chainlink. Yeah, Chainlink is in everything. Chainlink is in a bunch of different places. A lot of people, a lot of companies have it. That's something, yeah, long term is pretty good, I think. Lynn X says, hey, what's going on, Lynn X? How's it going? How I Made says, helium mining has a good use case. Helium mine. Oh, that's interesting also. Yeah, there's a lot of cool technologies coming out, and again, a lot of them will be kind of useless, but a lot of them will be pretty cool. A lot of them will be something that's like, oh, hey, that's, yeah, I could see this working long term. And I'm just excited for that. So I will move on here. HNT miner is helium. Oh, is an HNT miner helium? Okay, all right. So that's good to know. I'm learning. I'm learning here. Thanks, Gen X. So if that's the case, then I don't know how. I don't know how it works. I have to. Whew, sorry, guys. I have to look into it. Brendan Z says, "Are you participating in the Superman VV drop on Thursday? It's going to be a first appearance." Heck yeah, I am. I can't wait for that. The burn should be pretty real. Should be pretty legit with that. And the yeah, it's the first appearance of Superman, so that's going to be very, very big as far as collectibles go. That's going to be the first appearance. It's in season 2, so as the seasons and years go on, people are like, "Oh, that's the first appearance. It's only in season 2." Yeah, it's going to be pretty big. I'm very excited for it. Again, a lot of these things that they haven't dropped yet, but they've teased. Again, Jurassic Park, Star Trek, anything that's on CBS. So I wouldn't be surprised if they had Big Bang Theory stuff in there. Wouldn't be surprised if what else was on CBS. I think football's always on CBS, but they have NFL Players Association, MLB Players Association, um, them teasing Pokemon, Marvel, Disney, and all that. Oh God, I can't wait. Can't heckin' wait. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get a Superman Ultra Rare. I haven't been able to get an Ultra Rare yet, but I'm trying. I'm gonna try. King Julian said, and dude, AMP is move up a good bit. They were at 3. Okay, so AMP apparently is moving up a good bit. They have tripled. They were at 3 cents, but now they're at 10 cents. I have to look into that too. I have heard people going over that. I just haven't looked into that myself. So yeah, there's a, especially now that Bitcoin has a, the SEC came out the other day, said, yeah, we have no interest in trying to curb Bitcoin. They have no interest in trying to curb any part or regulate any crypto. So I think that's actually good for Ripple and XRP as well. For those that don't know, Ripple owns XRP, and even though XRP is not decentralized at all, it's completely centralized by Ripple, and Ripple's such a good company. You don't they actually don't need XRP, but so I wouldn't buy that either. Like that's something I'm not getting. But that being said, if they have no interest in curbing or regulating good cryptocurrencies, that might be good for XRP and Ripple because they might not. There's been a lawsuit with them. They might just throw it out. I'm not sure. But yeah, Bitcoin. That's going to be good for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's risen like 20% over the last couple weeks, so altcoins should follow. Why I think Omi is not following right now. Fudge. Why I think Omi is not following right now is strictly because they're not on another exchange. They're going to they were going to try to wait until they go on the Ethereum blockchain, but they're in order to get on another exchange. But right now they said even they don't have to be on a new blockchain. They could go and what do you call it and be on the they can be on the blockchain they are now and go and be on another exchange. So I was like, okay, that's cool. We're able to do that. So yeah, so between that, Bitcoin having Taproot is just basically having Bitcoin be improved, like an improvement to Bitcoin, which happens very scarcely. Like the last time it happened was like 2017, so it's 4 years ago. But by the end of this year, Bitcoin will not only have an improvement on it, it will also have a ETF approved by it, in my opinion. Again, when you have someone at the SEC that is pro Bitcoin and pro crypto, a good chance of them approving it. So that in conjunction with Omi burning, I don't know how many billion that they're going to leave on the table and to go to Ethereum. Yeah, I'm very, very bullish. Somebody yesterday wanted me to bet my hair that Omi wouldn't 10x by the end of the year. I was like, well, I believe it to be 10 cents, so 10x is going to be. But I was like, listen, I'm already betting, my retirement like over 100,000 on this. There's no way I'm not gonna, what do you call it? I'm just not gonna bet my hair. I'm already betting more than that's worth. So, How I Made says you can make $800 to $5,000 a month for a 500 USD miner that barely sucks any power. Really? So you can do that with HNT mining? Oh, so I can buy something for $500 a month, make minimum $800 a month, and not suck that much power. That's, I'm not gonna lie, I might do that. It's free money. Lynn X says, y'all lucky to be living in places where helium miner makes money. Oh, I'm guessing it doesn't make it where you are, Linux. I'm sorry, buddy. Jaime says, how so we verify any NFT and Omi burn on GoChain? Oh, how do we verify any NFT and Omi burn on GoChain Explorer? I don't know. I mean, you just go to the website, just look at the float to see how many there are. I think it's 168 billion. Um, but you can check the burn rates. Just go to like a Comey burn on Twitter, or just Google a Comey burn. I have it on one of the websites where it shows you how much is still in the vault, how much, or I'm sorry, how much is still in the reserve, how much is in the vault, and how much is in the burn wallet. And we burned like 5.6 billion so far, so I'm very, very excited about that. We should have 6 billion by the end of the month. So I'm quite pleased. GPU mining is out of style. Link is on Ethereum-based chains band is for any chain. I'm not sure what chains band is. Yeah, there's a lot of this mumbo jumbo that I have to try to decide, that I have to try to learn, because as the technology gets better and as new things come out, I feel like I'm just going to be lost if I keep this. So I'll try to get better with that. Oh, King Julian says, everyone hit that like button. Yeah, guys, smash that like button. Listen to King Julian for me. That'd be great. Ramesh says, I visited the site of ASS Coin, the Australian Safe Shepherd. It's driving a car. What are all these? These are really cryptocurrencies. Any coin with the acronym of ASS, I don't think I would invest in. And I don't know how it drives a car. But yeah, a bunch of these poop coins, like again, a lot of them that come out are going to be garbage. Same with NFTs. A lot of NFTs that come out that people make are just garbage. Just because they're an NFT doesn't mean it's worth a lot. But the NFTs that are real, the NFTs that are the first like collectibles, they are going to be so heckin' huge. It's going to be ridiculous. Junior Sanchez says, "What's up, Randy? This will be first Superman licensed NFT drop in crypto, I believe. First appearance. Yes, you are absolutely correct, and I cannot wait. I'm so heckin' excited. Yeah, to my knowledge, these are the first. Also the Ron English ones that came out last week. Apparently, he had done NFTs somewhere else as well, like months or years before. I don't know where, I don't know which site, but apparently he had done some elsewhere. But either way, these are the first Ron English NFTs on Veve. Probably going to have the biggest audience as well now and in the future. But yeah, first Superman licensed NFT drop. This will be probably the first of many. Like, I don't see this being the only Superman one. I see them having a bunch of Superman ones. I see them also having Superman in conjunction with the Justice League, where they might Justice League drop, and then they'll probably just going to do the original seven meaning Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, the Trinity. Then you have Flash, John Stewart, Green Lantern. You have John and Hawkgirl. So those original seven would be pretty big in my opinion. And then when they go to Justice League Unlimited, when they have that's so huge. There's so many people with that. Keith Smith says Aria Realty has some big haters. Yeah, I guess. I mean, he's got the people of Upper Echelon, Big Fry, and just all their followers that kind of follow them without doing any of their own research. But at the same time, he's got a lot of people from those channels that are subscribed to him now, because they, again, the Upper Echelon and Big Fry things are done. Those videos are done very well, but they're not exactly 100% truthful. They leave out a lot of context, and they're just trying to, I don't know, just trying to hurt Aria Realty. But he's making, like, the more videos they make about him, the more money he makes, the more money Aria Realty makes. So I don't. He's laughing all the way to the bank. So yeah. Gen X has got my first Veve NFT last week. Oh, you got Captain Cornstarch. Oh, that's awesome. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Brendan Z says, I would love to see Big Bang and Veve. Well, they have CBS, and and Big Bang Theory was on CBS if I'm remembering correctly. So yeah, that'd be great if they do that. I'm trying to think what else was on CBS and what else CBS owns. I don't know. I know every year, not Charlie and Chocolate Factory, Charlie Brown is always on CBS as well. It's like Charlie Brown Christmas, the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, that's always on there. So the Peanuts, I don't know if CBS owns them or if they just own the rights to show them every year. But I have to take a look to see what CBS owns. I don't think it's a lot anymore. I'm surprised they're still on daytime television, but they've had some major things in the past where if they have the rights to them, it'd be a lot of money for them. Where's my curry at? Says, when buying on Veve, do you know what rarity you are buying? Yeah, you could tell. You could tell whether it's in the marketplace. It'll say common or uncommon or rare or secret rare or ultra rare. Ultra rare is rarer than secret rare. It's a little weird to me, but so whether it's in the marketplace or on the drop in the store, you're gonna be able to tell. I have like an uncommon, I have a common, and I don't know. I only have three of them, but I haven't gotten ultra rare yet. I'm gonna try. Red and Z says yes. There's also 5 rarity levels. Yeah, those, which I just went over. How I Made says XRP is centralized crypto like USDT and USDC. Yeah, I agree. That's why I've never bought it. That's why I could never tell myself or other people to buy it just because of that reason. No. How I Made says Mina protocol sounds pretty sick AF. Mina? What is Mina protocol? Oh man, I gotta try to learn all of these things. Vittoria G. Pascal, what's going on? Says, hi, I need Veve gems for the next drop. So which Fat Tony should I sell first? Number 146 or 200? Wow, you have some low serial numbers there. I'm not going to lie. I might keep both because those are pretty low serial numbers. But then again, yeah. I mean, if you have two, people might want, I mean, at that point, I think it's a coin flip. It's already a low serial number, but then having the number 200 might be appealing to some niche collectors, but having under that might have a broader audience. I don't know. It'd be anyone's guess. If it were me, I would honestly just flip a coin and see whatever one has. Oh, okay, I gotta sell that. Yeah, so that's just what I would do. Brendan Z says, I remember that you said 10 cents and you would cut it all. No, I never said I would shave my head for anything. But yes, my base case for the end of the year right now is 10 cents. Again, that could change based on how much, or that will change based on how much OMI they decide to burn when they go to the Ethereum blockchain. So my base case is 10 cents. My bear case is 3 to 6 cents. And my bull case is 12 to 15 cents still. Again, that will change when they see how much are burning. But it also could change because they said they would be on another exchange in June. In May, they said they'd be on another exchange. Halfway through June, they are not. They're not on another exchange. And then they also said earlier this month that by the end of this month, in June 2021, they will do a buyback. So I'm not holding my breath. I don't think that will happen. If it does happen, great. I see how much they have to buy back. At the time, let's say the end of the month, they've burned 6 billion. They might buy back 3 billion, which is a nice amount. It's a nice amount. How makes this pretty much? Oh, okay, yeah. Junior Sanchez says, Randy, do you think OMI will do a reversal split, and do you think that the price will drive the price down if it does? No, a reversal splits drive the price up. Like, let's say if you have 4 shares of Box. I don't know what Box is, but say 4 shares of Box, and it's worth $1 a share. You have $4. But if they do a reverse split 4 to 1, now you only have 1 share, but the price of it multiplies by 4x. So that 1 share is now worth 4x of what it originally was, which was $1. Now it's worth $4. So what happens on reverse splits, which I don't like, it is that the amount of shares lessens, whatever it is, 2x, 4x, 10x, and the price also goes up that much. So the price doesn't really change. Like, the value of what you have doesn't change. So I don't like them. When stocks do that, when stocks do that, you're in trouble because they want their stock price to be higher. So when stocks do that, it's like, get out. Just from what I've seen, my experience. But with Veve, I hope they don't do that because they don't need to. They definitely don't need to do that because if they do that, let's say you have 1 million coins, they do a 2 to 1 split. Now you only have 500,000 coins, but let's say now in the float there's only 50, or there's only 60. Well, no, I'm sorry. That'd be 85 give or take 84 billion coins now in the float. Oh, that's great. There's only 84 billion instead of 168 billion. Now the price of gems are not 0.002 cents, they're 0.004 cents. Okay, yeah. And now you only have 500,000 gems. You know, it's cut in half. I could still, I just hope they don't do that just because of my past experiences with stocks. That being said, that is a good way to get a lot of those coins out of there. What I hope they do in place of that is they just leave 30 billion. They just leave 30 billion on the table. They'd have a mass burn event. They leave 30, 40, 50 billion, whatever, what have you. And then out of what they burn, they have to buy that back from the float. I think that's a much better way. This way we keep all the ones that we have and the price will grow steadily from that. That's just my opinion. How I Made says, yes, I know that the site shows the burn rates, but I want to see the actual TX hash to verify the burn action happened. Trust and verify. I'm not sure which site would show that. Anyone comment down below if you can see the hash rate or the actual burn rate to verify the burn action, because I don't know which site that would be. Ramesh says, any solid fundamentals to pick cryptocurrency? Like to pick an additional cryptocurrency or to pick OMI, because fundamentals for OMI and Veve are great. Bitcoin as well, I guess Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, CRO, Binance Coin, those are pretty good. And if I had $1 billion, I'd invest in all of those. But I don't have $1 billion. I don't even have $1 million. So my freaking knee, it burns. I will do that. What do you call it? Yeah, so right now I only have Bitcoin and OMI. So that's all I got right now. Nicole Smith, hey, how's it going? Says the burn rate won't affect the price, just the buybacks. Well, yes and no. You're right. Just them burning 50 billion, if they decide to, even 10 billion, whatever, that burn does not directly affect the buybacks. However, a consequence of that, okay, well, they burn 10 billion from their reserve or their vault or whatever. If they burn that, then they have to replace that. They have to buy that back. So in a sense, yes, the bigger the burn, the bigger the buyback. Usually, thank you guys for 10 likes. But if they had, double of what was in the float, pretty much every 2 that they burn means every 2 that they burn, they'd want to replace that with 1 more. So if they burn, like I said, at the end of this month when they do a buyback, if they have burned 6 billion, they might want to buy back 3 billion of that from the float. Hi Made says, when you do token swaps, the first smart contract execution is sending your old token to a burn address. Then the new token is sent to your wallet address. Does OMI have these TX hashes? I'm not sure. Just the way that I know it is that what happens to OMI is when you put $1 into, let's say into the Veve app, and you get $1 worth of gems. So $1 is equal to 1 gem. You get 1 gem. What happens to OMI? It goes from their reserve wallet to your OMI wallet back to their vault. It does that transaction, and that's their ledger. It shows why it moved from their reserve wallet to their vault. It goes from their reserve wallet to your OMI wallet back to their vault. And then once you spend those gems, then $1 worth of OMI goes from their vault to their burn wallet. So that I don't know which website will track that where you can see the ledger, but that's the extent of what I know happens to it. You could kind of circumvent that if you have OMI in your OMI wallet, and then you just you use that OMI to buy the NFT. Well, it'll just burn that OMI then. That OMI just goes straight to the burn wallet and doesn't affect their supply. You could totally do that if you, let's say, have 1 million OMI or whatever. It's like, okay, well, you got a couple grand there. And what that does is that burns directly from the float into that, which is good. That's good for us. We're burning from the float, not burning from their supply. All burn is good. Tori Jean Pascal says, Ron English sold a few art pieces on, it was niftygateway.com. Okay, that's what it was. All right, gotcha. All right. I wasn't sure which one it was. Julian says, Big Fry is a butt. Maxwell Cook says, when they buy back billions, the price should go up a bit. It should. I mean, again, when we had this one guy, shout out to a homie JP, buy like $200,000 worth of OMI and it's just $200,000 worth, and it wasn't billions of them. He got maybe 100 million, give or take. The price went up from 0.0035 to 0.005. It took like a day and a half to do, for it to fill the order. So when Veve goes to buy back that amount, honestly, they might be doing it right now and not telling us, because that's so much. Like, and that was only a couple 100,000, and that was only to get like 100. That was only to get 100 million. If they're trying to buy back 3 billion, that's so much. Yeah, the price will definitely go up because of that. And honestly, I don't know how they're going to fill that order. It might take them a week to do that, give or take. Might even 1 to 2 weeks, just because that. Now, what they might do is what's called cross trade, where they might have some of them that had gotten OMI because they were initial early investors or they're developers, and they might sell their own OMI to the Veve app, which might be, that might be something that I could see, so that they don't disrupt that particular case and that particular float that much. They don't make this place skyrocket. But you also have to have the people that are willing to sell, whether it's developers or early investors. I would not want to sell at this price. Like, I get it. They got it at like 0.00002 or whatever, and now it's 100x from that. But either way, I would not want to sell at this price. I would, even if I haven't gotten paid in 2 years or the paychecks were measly because they had no income. I would wait. Because this is going to go to the moon, in my opinion. Oh, it's been a half-hour. Time for my half-hour Patreon member shout-out. Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. Looking for adventure. And whatever comes our way. Yeah, gotta go make it happen. Hey, guys. All right, so moving on from that. Vet and Link is superior alts to. Like VeChain and Chainlink? Let me know exactly what you mean. Oh, we have Wraithax with a $10 super chat. Says, interested in a side gig. You help manage my E2 NFT cards for some money. That's possible. Yeah. Wraithax. I mean, you have a lot of Earth 2 NFT cards, so I'd definitely be earning the paycheck. Yeah. Message me on like Instagram or Patreon. Yeah, shoot me an email or wherever, and we can talk about it, talk about the idea, because you definitely have a lot. You definitely have a lot, and that'd be really fun, because my collection is not that vast. Well, it is, but it's mostly, for those that don't know, that are in here specifically for OMI, Earth 2 they gave their blessing for people to make NFT trading cards of a lot of the content creators, such as myself. So I have been made into NFTs multiple times. It's pretty cool. Live forever. And Wraithax wants me to manage his. Yeah, we can totally do that, Wraithax. Good looks. Where else was I? How I Made says, yeah, what you're explaining, can we view that on chain, or it's still all hypothetical? I'm not sure if there's a way to view that on chain. I mean, you could see that. You just see the numbers on the website that I think you had even mentioned before. You just see what's in the. You see what's in the vault, see what's in the reserve wallet and in the burn wallet. But as far as how that's verified, how you can view the ledger, I don't know if there's a site to view that. If there is, I'm not sure what it is. How I Made says, is that all happening on Veve backend that we can't see? Yeah, honestly, yeah, you don't see that. Nobody really sees that. You can only see that on, again, that site, which, believe it or not, I don't know. Yeah. Wraithax says 500 cards and 58 number ones. Oh my God, smooches! Oh my God, I love you. Hi. Wraithax, 500 cards and 58 number ones. Wow. Yeah, I mean, let me know exactly which ones you want to keep, which ones you want to sell. I'm a little bit of a hoarder. I kind of, that's cool. Thanks, man. Yes, of course. I don't know which ones you're gonna want to sell, but again, for me, I'm a hoarder. I just want to keep everything. So I'll let you know. Let me know exactly what you want to do. I will do exactly as you ask, and I will do the best job for you. So yeah, how I made all that happening on the Veve backend. Yeah, we don't see that, and a lot of collectors that aren't even involved with OMI, they don't use their OMI wallet, but it does get used. The company, it goes from their reserve to the people's wallet, and then it goes right back to the vault. But most people don't even know what that is. Most people, again, you don't see that. Collectors aren't like, what is this happening? What are these transactions? Yeah, they have no idea. Vittoria Jean Pascal says, on Veve, sometimes rarity, uncommon, rare, ultra rare, seems to not be relevant. I think we should compare the quantity minted in comparison to the real market interested in the collectible sold. That's true. You do have something where, let's say, like the Dragon Girl, Dragon Lady, Tokidoki, where her ultra rares, only like 888 of them were ever minted. So if only 888 of them were ever minted, then that's going to be a lot rarer and probably a lot more desirable than another ultra rare that was minted like 5,000 times. Well, also maybe and maybe not, because a lot of us in the West don't really know what Tokidoki is. Like, I never heard of Tokidoki before Veve. So I want, because it's cool, it's good artwork, yeah, I would want that, but I would want, I think, Superman a little more. And I think a lot of other people, Superman is more worldly, it's in the West, in the East, and, everywhere. Same thing like when they have, oh my god, when they have Pokemon, they better mint like 10,000 of those, because every single person is going to want them. Every single one. Again, that's just that. That's not, again, Jurassic Park, I think, has a little bit more of a following than Tokidoki. I think Star Trek has a much bigger following than Tokidoki. So if they have like 5 or 8,000 of them, like 10x of them, well, that makes sense, because there's going to be 10x the amount of desire for it. That being said, there's going to be a lot of desire for the Tokidoki as well, just because there's so few of them. So people are going to want that just for the rarity aspect. So give and take. But you're right. Some people are going to think, oh, there's only a certain amount of these made. I'm going to want it regardless of what it is. Jean Pascal says, in the early beginning, they seemed to not really know what they were doing. Now they're adjusting the quantities minted. I think they definitely had a plan of what they were doing, but I think they're very big on social media. So when people are complaining, or people said, I think they should add this, and they are listening. Veve and Earth 2 are very, very good at that. Very, very good at listening to the people, seeing what they want, and just changing on the fly, which is not easy to do. That's what I love about these companies. They have such big advantages over other bigger companies, because other bigger companies, you have to have meetings, you have to have, and it's ridiculous. Like, I would never work for a Fortune 500 company, even as a consultant, maybe as a consultant, but there's so much red tape where if somebody has an idea, November of 2020, if you're lucky and they move quickly, November 2021 is when it'll be implemented. Like, these bigger companies will never catch up. That's why I love companies like Earth 2, companies like Veve, because they're so vertically integrated. They have such these small amounts of little, like, if they want to do something, they're going to do it. That's what I like about that. And we got Ramesh with that. I'm not sure what currency that is. $1.36 super chat from my pocket money. Thank you, Ramesh. Thank you. That means the world to me. I hope I answer your questions really, really well. So yeah, Vittoria Jean Pascal. That's something. That's why I'm very bullish on these companies as well. Oh, Oscar Schreier, hello, what's going on? And again, Raythash, thank you for these super chats, and you have such amazing amount of cards, it's ridiculous. Smooches, I love you, my bae. Going to prom with you one day. Pada333 says, sup, Randy, how you doing? I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing all right. I'm just hanging out. I have an additional signing for my will, so my lawyer called me before, and got to call him back. And that's just... Honestly, one, if you're ever in the military, they make you sign something as well, but after the military got out and I no longer had the life insurance, I think it's called SGLI, life insurance, for the military, when I got out, I was like, okay, let me get some more life insurance, take care of some friendos if I die, but that was before I had a lot of money, and I updated life insurance, but I never actually updated my will, because like, out of the military now, I don't need to, but then now I have a decent amount of money, so it's like, okay, well, I don't want this money going to the state, because heck the government and heck all that noise. I want this going to people, to friends, to people that I know are going to do good with it in the world. So I gotta go sign some things. Pato33 says, Pokemon is definitely not going to happen before the blockchain swap. I believe you're 100% correct. It might not even happen this year. It might not even be announced this year. They might announce it again. They've pretty much soft announced it. They've teased it a lot, but it is probably not going to happen until next year. Even if they announce it this year, like, yeah, we got the Pokemon, we have the Pokemon licenses. it probably won't happen until next year, because again, they've already talked about, I'm just gonna, DreamWorks, and they've talked about Hasbro, and they've talked about Hello Kitty, and they're just, and they haven't had any of those yet. They're gonna have to take care of those guys if they're gonna go in order of announcement. They're gonna have to take care of those guys before they take care of Pokemon, which I think they're gonna wait. They might even announce it at San Diego Comic-Con though, because at Comic-Con you announce stuff. You announce stuff, what's going on, what you're doing. They might announce it there. That would, oh my god, I would poop a brick. I would lose my poop. It's exactly what would happen. Ramesh says, I just want to share with you. Oh, thanks, Ramesh. I like sharing things with you guys. I like sharing my life here. I like sharing everything all around this. And I can't wait to meet everyone. Obviously, I talk to you guys every day, but I can't wait to meet people in virtual reality. I can't wait to meet people, whether it's in Earth 2 or the Veve-verse. I can't wait to do that, because that's something they're hanging out with you guys, drinking some daddy sodas, some adult beverages, and just listening to good music. I can't wait for the karaoke that's going to happen in Earth 2. I can't wait for the prizes, the giveaways, all of that stuff is, again, whatever the avatar clothes are, I can't wait to wear like these crazy, ridiculous, like Peruvian ponchos. I can't wait to dress my avatar up in like these crazy things. And if we have animals in there, I'm going to dress my animals up. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. So, How I Made says, Randy, you don't use any high-yield crypto banking to stake DeFi or yield farming for passive income? No, not because I only have Bitcoin and Omi, and Omi you can't stake with yet. Bitcoin, I don't even know if you can. Probably be able to, but Ethereum, I know you can make 6% a year. And I told my friend Tyler, I was like, listen, he said he can get like an equity line of credit on his house at like 3%. I was like, dude, like if you're not going to buy Omi, which I suggest you do, I suggest you take all of that, buy Bitcoin and Omi. But if you don't, if you get it for 2 or 3% interest, and you can stake Ethereum for 6% a year, that's free money. Like, I was about to slap him across the face, like, the fudge guy. What? The fudge. Yeah. So I know I should, but I think right now, Bitcoin, the money that I could put into Bitcoin and Omi will far surpass the 6% per year that I can make with Ethereum. Again, if I had $1 billion, and I could put, $1 million into Ethereum and stake with that, okay, well, that's $60,000 a year. I can more than live off that. And then my other investments could just grow. I could just, like, am I Rita Repulsa? Make my investments grow! Comment down below if you get that Power Rangers reference. I could, yeah, if I could do that, if I had $1 million expendable income, which I'll have in the future, and just stake Ethereum 6% a year, that's $60,000 a year. I could live off that. Everything else I could just donate, because that's all oh god, that'd be great. Be so great. Pata33 says, Disney, Pixar, Star Wars will most likely be announced at San Diego Comic-Con, and Marvel. Oh my god, I would, yeah, like I said, if all of that is, even if one of those things are announced, I would be like, oh, 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 oh. I would just, I would be crying tears of wow, tears of joy, tears of happiness. That'd be great. I would be, like, you'll see me do a live stream and you'll just be like, ah. I might cry. How I Made says, yeah, and you can park Bitcoin on those platforms. Oh, all right. So if you could do that, I might do that with my Bitcoin, especially when I get like $100,000 worth, make an extra 5K a year. Heck yeah, brother. Heck yeah, I would love to do that. Make that 5-6% a year. 100. Yeah, that'd be great. Because I have like 3/4 of a Bitcoin right now, which Bitcoin's only $40,000, so maybe $30,000 worth of Bitcoin. But if I put, an extra 100 grand or 75 grand into it, and I have, okay, more than 2 of them, and when they go to like 150 grand per Bitcoin, that'd be a lot. I can't wait to do that. Wraithax with that $5 super chat saying, CRO staking is giving you 12% to stake. See, this is why I like CRO. This is why I always mention it, as far as if I could invest in things, it makes the top 7. It makes Bitcoin, Ethereum, Omi, Cardano, Binance Coin, and then you have Solana and CRO. It makes the top 7. Why? Because that is one of the reasons right there. I knew it was a big rate. I didn't know it was that big. That's If you have $100,000, you're making $12,000 a year. If you have $1 million worth of CRO, you're making $120,000 a year. That is heckin' ridiculous. That is heckin' insane. That is, and I love that long term. I love CRO long term. I love Solana. All the ones that I just mentioned, I enjoy long term. That I would have no issue throwing money into. It's ridiculous, in the best ways. BNB is around 13%, and Cake is 109% APR. How is that so much? That gets a little good for us, but that gets a little. Why is that so much? Why are they? I mean, maybe they need it, but I have to look into these. I have to actually do a deep dive one day after I get all this money and be like, okay, yeah, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. Yeah, well, I don't even know Cake that well. So I have to. Jesus. Tap dance in Cristo. Ramesh says, where are the puppies? Like Dashi? Or you mean like my girlfriend's doggo, Gemma? I don't know. And Raythax says, you're paid weekly on it? Oh my god. So that's all right, let's break that down. Let's say if you have 100 grand in CRO and you're making 12%, that's $12,000 a year. So if you have, that's $1,000 a month. So you're making, give or take, let's say average of 4 weeks, making about $300 a week, or $250 a week, give or take. But that's $1,000 a month. That covers most of my rent. Honestly, man, Ray, that's why you gotta tell me that. Because now what I might do is I might have to rethink this, because if I rethink this now, and let's say I net 250 from that, what do you call it? If I net 250 from the card, I might do fudge, because that ensures I'll never have to work again. Even if I do 100 grand, say 75 grand into OMI, and 100 grand into CRO, and then 25 grand to Bitcoin. No, all right, I won't. All right, if I do 100 grand into CRO, we'll work from there. That's $12,000 a year. That's $1,000 a month, which is fine. That again, don't need to work again. Obviously, I'm not working now, but so 100 grand into CRO, and I get $1,000 each month with that. That leaves me $150,000 between. And then if I do 100 grand into, I might split it then. Yeah, 75 grand each into Bitcoin and into OMI, and then I have nothing left. So then I actually do have to sell some Pokemon cards, and then I have to, yeah. So I'll let you guys know exactly what I do, but it might not be as aggressive as that. But like I said, I'll keep you all posted. Thank you, Raythax, for that info. How I Made says, yeah, I'm an IC CRO holder. Love it. Oh, nice. Good for you, mate. Good for you. You guys are so smart. BitBoy is a CRO ambassador. That's great. And again, when OMI goes through the roof, I don't know if you're gonna be able to stake. If you're able to stake with OMI, yeah. But you probably will at some point. I'm gonna be so heckin' rich. Yeah, that's great. God, I love that. This is why crypto goes to the moon. Like, you can't stake with dollars. You have $1 million. What? High yield treasury bond, you get like what, 1.8%? That's garbage. That's ridiculous. Like that, idiotic. Domain name says, hi Randy, BSV the way to go, mate. I have to take a look and see what BSV is, and see exactly the what it's attached to, see if you can stake with that, make NFTs with that, all that. And again, Raythax with that $5 super chat saying that you get paid weekly. That's so cool. I love that more than anything. John Dory, what's going on, man? Howdy. How you doing? How I Made says Pancake is Binance top DeFi DEX. It's Uniswap competitor. Oh, all right. So that's why. That's 109%. That's ridiculous. 109%. Oh, that's insane. But yeah, honestly, I might do that right away. I might do it after I buy. Yeah. CRO, but I don't know how safe Pancake. I know CRO is good. I haven't looked into Pancake. I don't know how safe it is. How, like, are they guaranteeing you make that money? I don't know. Romesh says, yeah, Dashi. Yeah, Dashi's right here. Ram says, which platform Wraithax is mentioning? CRO giving 12%. Did he say already? Staking? I don't think he said which one. So rather just comment down below the which platform you're using. That'd be great. How I Made says Netflix Prime, Spotify, and all rebate plus 12% and 2% on earn all with CRO debit card staking. So worth it. Yeah, wow. That's how I Made and Wraithax are going to be deca millionaires if they're not already. Grandmaster Malwal says the future is naming our kids after crypto. I have friends that are teachers that say, like, yeah, we have some kids named like Daenerys, kids named Hermione, some kids named like some stuff off anime. Guarantee. Oh, if I ever have a kid, I'm gonna name him Omi. Boy or girl. I feel like Omi is a unisex name. It's gonna happen. Crypto.com. Thank you, Wraithax, for that super chat. Crypto.com is what he goes and stakes on. So I have to do a deep dive at some point saying what other places and crypto can you stake that pays out weekly that just what other ones can you do? All right, I can't wait. How I Made says you can connect Trust Wallet to Pancake Dex to stake Cake or BUSD. All right, so okay, stake Cake or Pancake. All right, so which one did you say? Pancake is the Binance DeFi is Uniswap competitor. All right, so go into stake Pancake is something that I might do because I have a Trust Wallet, and if I can connect it to Pancake Dex to stake Cake, I have to see how much Cake is, but yeah, that's what did you say? Cake was 109%. Let me go back here. Let me go back and take a look. Going. Hello. Yep. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just doing a scroll real quick. Yeah, Cake is 109% APR. I might do that right away. So How I Made, thanks for that. Ramesh says, got it. How I Made says, Nexo pays out daily and compounds Celsius pays out weekly and ANC and compounds. Yeah, so this is like a brain trust here that we have. It's like we're having every day. That's why I love you guys also. We have a meeting of the minds. We have a symposium every single day. We go over ideas for Earth 2, ideas for Veve, ideas for just staking crypto, which is bananas. So I might have to do that all the time. Yeah, this maybe in some of my next ones after I go talk to my lawyer guy and be like, yeah, I'm gonna have to change some things. I'm gonna have to take some money from people, and I'll give more back eventually. How I Made says, yeah, 109%, which is 0.21% daily, which is that's insane. 109% a year. That's ridiculous, and I love it. So $100,000 in that for Pancake Swap would be. So what's 2% of that? Be $2,000 a day. 0.2, you said 0.2, right? 0.2% of that is $200 a day. Oh my God, my God. Wraithax says, check BitBoy's latest YouTube about CRO. He explains that I will. I was checking out BitBoy last night because apparently Crypto R Us and BitBoy had both mentioned Ecomi in the past, and Crypto R Us kind of just mentions it in passing, saying that I would expect them to go on Binance at some point for Binance to pick them up. But BitBoy said, like, yeah, no, this is like has a lot of room to run. Said like the top 3 NFT cryptos, and Ecomi was number 2. I was like, oh yeah. So I like BitBoy. BitBoy does that deep dive explanation. So thank you, Wraithax, for that $5 super chat. Tell me to check BitBoy's latest YouTube about CRO. Domain name says BSV is the real Bitcoin Satoshi vision. Oh, I get it. Like that's what I mean when there's like, oh, that's worth 1 Satoshi. That's worth this. Yeah, all right, I get you. I feel you. Picking up what you're putting down, domain name. John Doe says, are these crypto apps that pay a high APR monthly? Yeah. He said crypto.com. Wraithax, one of those most recent super chats at crypto.com, and that's what we do. How I Made says, well, no, BSV is a fork of BC8, so it's a copy of a copy. Ooh, I don't know if I really like that. I'm not 100% sure if I like that. Yeah, I think that was just a typo by John by saying APY, it's APR. Junior Sanchez says, check Run Guy also mentions Omi recently in a video he made yesterday, I think. He has over 150,000 followers. I love that. I will. So Run Guy. I wonder if that is a play on Viceroy Gunray, from Star Wars. I wonder if he's a Star Wars fan. That'd be really cool. Viceroy Gunray was such a cool character. Thank you guys for 15 likes. That means the world. I forget the dude's name. The dude that like is like a magician. He does magic tricks. He put in 150,000. He has like 1 million subscribers. Put in $150,000 into Omi when it was like a penny, and so he only has like 16 million. I was like, oh, but I'm sure he's dollar cost average down by this point. Daniel Goodwin says, can E2 have a universal crypto wallet with e-dollars and others like Bitcoin, ETH, Doge? Yeah, I imagine they will. It's definitely. I don't want to call them stupid if they don't, but it's something that I'd imagine. That being said, I don't think their crypto is going to be accepted by Starbucks. You know, I don't think it. Like even most crypto isn't accepted by anyone. So to say that their crypto might be accepted by Amazon or whatever is probably won't happen at least not in the next few years. Maybe again, Amazon doesn't even accept Bitcoin at this point. Or does it? Well, I know it accepts PayPal, and PayPal has Bitcoin options on there, so it might in a roundabout way, but I don't see Earth-2 crypto being universally. So between us and people that know what it is, yeah, sure, that could happen. Like if somebody has a Pokemon card that I want, and they want to be paid in E2 crypto, okay, I'll do it. I don't want to give away my E2 crypto, but I'll do it. But if they want to buy something from me, and I say, oh, if you want to pay in E2 crypto, I'll give you a discount. Yeah. Like I give discounts all the time if people want to pay in Bitcoin for my Pokemon cards. So yeah. Moving on. Brendan Z says, would you rather have Slimer and Ghost Trap or Superman? Well, if the Superman said ultra rare, I'd rather have Superman. Just as a collector, just because again it's rare as first. The Slimer is not the first Ghostbusters NFT. And Ghost Trap's not the first Ghostbusters NFT, but Superman would be, yeah, that'd be the first one. And again, ultra rare. I don't know what Slimer and Ghost Trap, how rare they are, but as a collector, I would like Superman. How I Made says, on PancakeSwap, you can stake cake and earn average 80% APR on a bunch of other coins as well, like stake cake, earn Tron. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. So you could stake cake and earn Tron. I wonder if you could stake cake and earn something else. Oh, that'd be amazing. John Doe says, if you're getting pair 0.21% a day, that's 6% a month. You could retire off of six. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm already retired, but that's amazing. Put 100 grand into. Should I put 100 grand into PancakeSwap? I don't know. Well, what I would probably do then is I would get enough Bitcoin so where I have a full Bitcoin, where I have 0.75 now, so only 1/4 of one Bitcoin is what I need to have a full Bitcoin. And then again, I might not do CRO now because that's 12, although 12% a year is pretty good. I might split it then. I might do, I don't know, again, if it pays out daily or even if it pays out weekly, it's not something that you're going to have to go and say like, well, I got to wait a full year for it, you know, like a CD at a bank, or well, I gotta wait a what do you call it? Gotta wait a month for it. I mean, it's stuff that. Shoot, I'm so torn about this. I knew staking you could get like 6, even like 12%, but 109%. I don't know why they have that. But again, if it pays you out daily, like the risk is less and less every day. God, that's so cool. And then. Yeah, whatever it comes back with, you just sell it and then buy other stuff with it, or you sell it and or just keep it. But yeah, that's incredible. The fact that it pays you out, you could basically double your money every year. I don't know how long they're going to have that 109% for, but if you go on and lock it in for the year, and then 6 months later they have like, oh well, now it's down to 50%. Okay, well, you're still locked in at the 9%, but still, 50% a year is ridiculous. That's so much. That's so much. Oh, my God. John Doe said, yeah, if you get, that's 6% a month, tire off 66,000. How I Made says, so cake has a good use case. It's a $3 billion market cap. Oh, wow. Okay, so, yeah, basically, $3 billion market cap is nothing to sneeze at. That is nothing to sneeze at. I believe that Omi will have that eventually as well. Probably by the end of the year. Yeah, probably by the end of the year they'll have that as well. So I can't wait to see what Omi has as far as staking. Crypto R Us just put $100,000 on Cake last month. I do not blame him, because if you can stake, that's making 100 grand a year just by staking that. It's ridiculous. All right, it's been an hour. I'm going to give you my hour Patreon member shout out with a song. I'd do anything just to hold you in my arms, try to make you laugh, but somehow I can't put you in the past. I'd do anything just to fall asleep with... Sorry, guys. Daniel Goodwood says, can you legally gamble on E2 in the future? We don't know. They might have something like that. Again, it's not exactly the Wild Wild West anymore, where you could gamble in Pokemon, you can gamble in Neopets, you can gamble in Fire Emblem. Here, I don't know. If you can't do it legally on the site, I guarantee you there's going to be Facebook groups and Telegram groups and Discord groups and group text chats with people saying, like, yeah, I'll bet you this much that this happens, this much that this happens. Guarantee you it happens with the Warring World. Guarantee you it happens with... When people like to gamble, they like to gamble. Bet you $10 this person finishes this building before that person finishes that building. Like, I don't want to call myself a gambleaholic, but I gamble a lot. Most of the time I win. I can count cards, but every once in a while, you just want to throw down. You know what I mean? Brendan Z says, it will lock your principal in, though, for the year if you choose the 12% option. But you can access earned funds. That's fine. Again, just doing that. The point of doing that is just to not access your initial investment, is to access the funds that they give you, and then just do that every year. The point, what I do for investing, is to never cash out. If I invest the original 100K, but that's if it's worth 100K at that time. If it doubles, and now let's say over a year, CRO is worth the 100K I put in, and then it doubles. At the end of the year, where it's worth 200K, okay, well, now I can stake 24%, because I have, or it's 12% on 200,000, which is $24,000 a year. So again, I could do that with, again, if you're doing that with Cake, I have to look at everyone's tokenomics. I have to look at that, but this is blowing my mind right now, blowing my mind, blowing my little brown mind. How I Made says, yeah, Cake pays out daily and uses BNB for gas, so it's cheap. Not like Ethereum on Uni. Yeah, Ethereum's gas fees are ridiculous right now, but Ethereum's gas fees are going to be much, much less when Ethereum 2.0 comes out. So many things we got to take into consideration. And Cake pays out daily, so that's... But so again, 100 grand, let's say, then 100 grand a year, because if it's paying 100, let's just say a flat 100%, because 109 gets a little confusing. So a flat 100%, $100,000 a year. What is $100,000 divided by 12? You're looking at about 8.2K, give or take, a month. That's literally like $2 grand a week. That's heckin' ridiculous. So $2 grand a week, you're looking at $500. Oh God, $2,000. That's win for life. That scratch off, that win for life, that $2,000 a week, that's win for life. You won the lottery with that. That's insane. I would take that $2 grand a week. Jeez, just buy more Bitcoin and owe me. I don't even know what I do, because then, after a year is up, okay, well, I'll take that and I'll do it again. Oh my God. I am just so flabbergasted. Stake Cake has auto feature that compounds your cake daily. Sorry, my heart. John Doe says, someone could make Earth2.gamble. That's true, they could. I don't know if that would get shut down, though. But yeah, Earth2 I can't wait to gamble. I can't wait for this. I can't wait for the Warring World. Can't wait just to build stuff. I can't wait to actually, again, buying and selling tiles is addictive itself, but actually playing, actually mining, I can wait. Can't wait. Comment says, staking EGLD gives about 14% as on iOS app wallpaper. Locks. Good. Very good. 250 million Shiba Inu waiting for a penny. Wow, so domain name. If you have 250 million Shiba Inu, I don't think how close is Shiba Inu to a penny? I don't even know why I'm talking about this. I cannot condone the buying of that, but let's say at 10 cents you'd have, so you have 250 million. So 10 cents would be 25 million. A penny would be 2.5 million. 1/10 of 1 penny would be $250,000. So I hope the best for you. I don't think Shiba Inu's going to get that high, though. Smooches, what's going on? It says, right now, gambling in a TOS is a TOS violation, but maybe that will change in the future. Okay, so terms of service violation for Earth 2 for gambling right now, but again, that's on the actual website. If you're gambling outside of the website, loophole, someone call the police. There's a loophole on the loose. That was a SpongeBob reference with the pants thief and the, yeah, sorry. Kurdan55 says, Matic is a great ecosystem as well. I've heard very good things about Matic. I have not looked into it yet, so I can't give the Chavez seal of approval, but I have heard things that are very, very good as far as Matic. How I Made says, yeah, Matic is legit so far. Glad to see I'm not the only one that has heard good things. How I Made says, people are missing out on staking and DeFi. It's going down. I'm going to sell this card so cheaply. Daniel Goodwin says, a lot of people say Earth 2 will be like Ready Player One. Are Will building this verse like that? Or are we going to limit this amazing project? I say E2 is the best, clearest way to Ready Player One. It's definitely one of the ways to get there, Daniel Goodwin. To get all those characters, to build like the Iron Giant, to build things from World of Warcraft. By the way, I came up with my memories the other day where I saw the World of Warcraft movie. It was in Kuwait because it looked good. I never really played the game, but it looked really good. So I went and I saw it, and you know what? I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. And I'm sorry, I don't know how I got off on that tangent, but going on to going on to not Ready Player One, going on to Earth 2 and seeing characters from World of Warcraft, seeing avatars that are similar to whatever have you. Yeah, that's amazing. I can't wait for that. But for the advantage, I think goes to Veve for Ready Player One. Even though they don't have an actual game yet, they have the licenses for all these characters. They have the licenses for all these places where they have the advantage as far as that goes. Earth 2 right now, I could see being as kind of a discount Ready Player One because we could make all of these characters. Like, we could probably make Optimus Prime as our avatar. We're going to be able to build whatever we want. But that being said, it wouldn't actually be able to be called Optimus Prime. You could probably name it whatever you want, though. But the actual Optimus Prime character would be, based off a collectible or based off a TV show or movie, would be actually from Veve. But again, Earth 2's got that magic. They got that virtual reality element. They got that game element already. So this is they both companies got their inspirations from Ready Player One. So I'm very, very, very excited about it. Lynn X says, Randy, maybe video for staking. I have to learn so much about it before I make a video for it. But although we're talking about it now, good advice is my knee. The good advice is being thrown around. So I do have to do a deep dive. I have to put it all together. Talking like a symphony now. Brendan Z says, we need functionality developers coming to help from game companies or something. We were just waiting for updates. I mean, they're hiring people as fast as they can, but they have to do it. They have to do it very intelligently. They have to do it in a way where they trust them and all that. Kurdan5 says, I've been learning a bit about DeFi. Should I make videos on it? Yeah, if you have knowledge about something, my freaking knee. Oh my God. If you have knowledge about it and you feel that information that you have can help, yeah, by all means go. Learn us. Let us learn from you. How I Made says, Atomic Wallet has a lot of coins available to stake on the app. Nice feature, earn and hold your keys. So I'm actually going to scroll back to where they were saying Trust Wallet and Pancake Slot, because I have a Trust Wallet. And then I'm going to where'd it go? Trust Wallet, whoever that was, if you could say that again, that'd be great. Okay, How I Made says, you can connect Trust Wallet to PancakeDex to stake Cake or BUSD. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. So guys, I do have to go. It's been an hour. I have to call my lawyer back and see what he wants, and then I have to go sign everything. But I love you all. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good to the YouTube algorithm. Check out this farm. New stablecoin. New stablecoin? Cheers, mate. All right, cheers, domain name. Kurtan55, before I leave, what is this farm? Check out this farm. New stable. Is it just called farm? F-A-R-M? I'll look at that. Everyone say, bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. We love you. I'm going to try to go to the gym today. My shoulder still hurts. I haven't gone to the gym in weeks. BNB owns Trust Wallet, so it's all legit. Yeah. Trust Wallet's great. All right, I love you guys. Goodbye. I'll see you all later. Goodbye. Meow. Bye, Smoochies. I love you. Bye. Meow, meow. Thank you, Ray Thax, for those super chats to the world. And Ramesh as well. Thank you. Meow, meow.